My wife and I just started replaying 14. Me, just because I was like, I kind of want to fiddle around with it just to play some more of the Yoshi P stuff. And then it was kind of a coincidence because I just happened to be like three hours or so away from the end of A Realm Reborn, which is the first main campaign. So the way 14 works is it's an MMO, but the story you largely play on your own. But every time you have a dungeon or a raid to do, like a raid being often a big boss fight against one of the icons who are called icons in this game too, though the summons are different, named differently in different things. So they'll often call the icons primals in 14, they're eidolons in 6, guardians I think in 8. I don't know. They keep on switching the names, but ultimately it's Shiva, Ifrit, Ramu. Like,
Yeah.
it was really kind of cool to like just get pulled into that story there and kind of see even just like little thematic hints of stuff that you see pop up in 6, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is the same guy that's doing this. And then I just started Heaven's Ward, which is supposed to be the first of the two really good expansions.
I played Tactics, I've played 10, I've played half of the original 7. I didn't finish, but I was late to the party with 7, so it's kind of hard to go back, even though there's aspects about the game I do really like, but it was a little too old. It's a little too old.
There's a really good mod for that on
Oh
PC.
yeah,
It
I'm
runs.
about
It
to
makes
check that out.
As you said, it makes even the FMV cutscenes run like at a solid 60. It's like the
Oh
AI
wow, that's pretty
scaled
cool. That's pretty
their
cool.
cutscenes made it
Yeah,
so.
I put like 25 hours into I put like 25 hours into it. Then I'm like, you know what? The remakes. Let me just play that, even though the remake is taking the story somewhere else. Yeah, I played Final Fantasy 7 remake. I played 15. I played 13. A lot of the amazing ones that people say that exist. Like people say like 6 is like the best. It's like
Mm,
one of the best ones.
yeah, I'm a 6.
Um, you're a 6 guy, right? Too, right? One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and play through Final Fantasy 6 because I keep on hearing that they might potentially make a remake. So that's what's kind of holding me back a little bit from experiencing those ones because I keep
Yeah,
on
I was
hearing
hearing that that's
dates.
next.
I'll be hearing 9 and might be getting a remake. I think that was in the Nvidia GeForce leaks as well. So I don't know if I'm just holding out because Square Enix does do a good job with these like 2.5D. Hopefully it's that style too. If they do like 2.5D, like the Octopath Traveler style, that'll be pretty dope to experience those games for the first time like that. So, but if not, yeah, I don't mind running through them when I get the opportunity.
When people fire up the Pixel remasters, they're like, "Oh man, yeah, this game doesn't really hold up, does it?" And I was even sort of thinking that. I was like, "Yeah," I was playing on a Steam Deck, even so not like a big, huge screen. But I was like, "Yeah, something looks strange about this." Then I threw on the scanline option, and all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh, this actually looks a lot nicer."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's
When I get the opportunity, since people tell me like 6 is the best one, I'll probably run through 6. Like, I was a little bit late on the, Final Fantasy party, so a lot of the OG ones I definitely missed out. But I'm gonna run through 6 and 9. I think those are the ones I'm most interested
9
in.
actually, I've not finished,
To
but, the ones actually in my chat, yeah, Jose was saying actually here, I should be able to highlight these. There we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, 6 and 4. Those are my 2
People are
favorites.
saying yeah, people are saying 6 and 4. Yeah, I keep on hearing 6 is really, really good. So,
So, there are different types of stories. 4 really focuses very closely on one protagonist, almost kind of like a Clive type guy, like a guy who's got some
mm,
darkness to him that,
mhm,
yeah, it's a solid story though. But 6 is different because it's kinda like an ensemble cast where the first girl that you play as, who you could say maybe that's the main character because she's the first one that you take control of in the game, disappears for like half of the game. And
mm.
very often there'll be moments where a character that was kind of a side character kind of becomes the main character for a little bit. And what's really kind of crazy is how all their stories kind of start come together towards the end. And it's yeah, a group narrative versus hero's journey. I think, yeah, Jose kind
Okay,
of
okay. Yeah, my backlog is really deep right now, especially this year has been a this year has been a jam-packed year with full of like a ton of great games. So definitely when I catch up and I have a little time on my hands, I do have a Steam Deck as well. I think I'm gonna buy the Pixel Remaster Collection and play through some of these Final
yeah,
Fantasy
so
games,
make
these
it
older ones.
if you're in like the city, just make that your TTC thing. If you're on the subway,
Yeah.
okay, I can grind up some AP to teach people spells because in 6 you attach a summon to any character, like you can attach any summon to any
Mhm.
character, and each summon has a list of spells that you can use while you have the summon equipped, or if you gain enough AP with that character with the summon equipped, that character permanently learns that spell. So
Oh,
what's
okay.
actually like 6 is the one that people have the most fun breaking because they'll just teach everyone like Curaga and Ultima and then just have everyone either doing
The crazy
super
moves. Oh,
powerful
that's not
spell or
that
super
sounds fun.
powerful heal. Like,
That sounds fun.
yeah, it's good stuff. Lots of really interesting characters in it too, and beautiful like pixel art, like 16-bit.
Yeah.
It was kind of that was the last big Super Nintendo game that came out. Like, it was around the same time as like Super Metroid. Like, it was like those were the ones
Mm.
like, man, these Super Nintendo games are looking crazy, and then everything went 3D.
Yeah.
And pixel art just became the realm of indies. But hey, we've got some good indies around
Yeah.
these days too.